We are coming up on 5:30, and boy, are you in for a treat. You are watching a special back-to-school edition of 3 News as we take a look at some of the biggest challenges facing our local schools. How to calm kids down and their school nerves as they head back to school, and what's being done to keep them safe. I'm Danielle Wiggins, 3 News education station reporter in studio, while Dave, Danita, and our Go team are out. And they are about to get on a school bus. Good morning, Dave and Danita. Get on that bus.
Yeah, good morning, Danielle. This certainly is a treat. We are live in Lorain at Lorain High School, home of the Titans. And Danita, this is what a lot of kids are going to be doing very, very soon. They're going to be getting on school buses. It's that time of year again.
And you know what, Dave? We didn't want to be left out of the back-to-school experience. So we want to get on the bus today, and we got some special people we want you to meet. So come on, let's get on the bus right now. We didn't want to be left out of all the fun. So as we're here, Lorain City Schools, today, Dave, we're going to be talking to the superintendent of Lorain City Schools. We have a second grade teacher that's going to give us some really good tips on what kids can expect. And Isabel Lawrence, she's hanging out with us today, and she's going to be talking to the people who are in charge of keeping kids safe, because we know safety is top of mind.
How does it feel to get back on a school bus,
Oh,
huh?
it's taking me back. I feel it. The memories are flooding.
That's right. And you know who else joins us? Matt Wintz from George at Daniel Field, because we need beautiful weather today. And Matt, I think you're going to deliver, right?
Yeah, we absolutely will, Dave and Danita. Hey, no spit wads on the bus, all right? I know what you guys were into back in high school, so let's make sure we're keeping it clean on that bus. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning out here. We've got a cool, crisp morning once again. We've had kind of these fall-like mornings over the last few days where we've started in the 50s. We've warmed up nicely, kind of a preview of what back-to-school weather usually feels like. So let's take you to the maps right now. We've got temperatures area-wide in the 50s right now. We're holding on to the 60s near the lakeshore counties because that lake is sitting at 75 degrees in terms of water, so that warm air from the lake is keeping Sandusky and the Cleveland area a little bit warmer than everyone else. Dew points are running low. They're still in the 40s and 50s, so we've got very comfortable air around. And in terms of the radar, it's a quiet start to the day. We're not anticipating any rain today. Barely even a cloud in the sky today, but as we zoom on out, things do start to change. As you get out towards the west, you see large high pressure in charge of our Great Lakes weather, but out towards the west, yeah, there's showers and thunderstorms. Some of those have been strong to severe from Nebraska out towards the Iowa area, and we're going to watch this stormy weather in the Plain States and the upper Midwest slide into our direction as we get into your Friday and then, unfortunately, the weekend. But for today, enjoy it. What a beautiful Wednesday. We'll make it in the low 80s, lots of sunshine, a nice north breeze. Coming up in the forecast, we're going to talk about that weekend. I know you've got plans. We'll make those for you, and we'll time out that rainfall coming up. And also, we've got the marching band that'll be joining us here coming up in the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that here live from the football field. We're waiting on you guys. Send it back to you in the bus.
All right, Matt, thank you very much. You know, Danita, I think I've said this every year since I've had kids. I can't believe it's back to school time.
I know, we've been saying it all week. It has come so quickly. And you know, some parents, they can't believe it. Some of you parents, you have been counting the days until the first day of school, right? So let's check in with David Greenberg because he has some tips on how to get all of us ready.
Over the next few weeks, students across Northeast Ohio will head back to the classroom. Across the nation, schools are dealing with a teacher shortage that hit during the pandemic. But Ohio is starting recovery, as the state is now only down about 1.5% from pre-pandemic levels. Some changes many students will see this year are new cell phone rules. Many districts are working to limit cell phone use in school. State law requires them to come up with an official plan by next year.
They are not comfortable, are they?
All right. Am I back on the air? I think I am. All right, let's do this. You know what? We got up early. We got the superintendent of Lorain City Schools here, Mr. Jeff Graham. We got you up early this morning because we're excited. And I know you're excited. Tell us about the excitement that comes this time of year when people are preparing their children and teachers are getting ready to start school.
No, thank you, and I appreciate you coming to celebrate the children and families of the Lorain City Schools. Very excited. And for us, it's about engagement. It's about listening to our community and our families and our children to create programs that they want. For us, we have 10 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and a high school, and an alternative school, and every one of them is a STEAM school, which is STEM plus the arts. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And again, that's pre-K-12, every student in the district. So we're very excited about that. Again, in the same vein of creating what our community expects, we have an early college program at our high school, And last year was one of our largest graduating classes in over a decade. And not only we had 10% of our students that not only graduated with their high school diploma, but more than 10% also graduated with their associate's degree in college.
That is great. Wow. Well, something else you have coming up is this back to school bash on Sunday. We want to know about that.
Yeah, actually, it's fun activities for the entire family. It's a Black River Landing from 1 to 5. Everybody is welcome. School supplies, activities, a lot of groups civic organizations in the community. And I'd like to thank all of our partners who sponsor that event for us, again, to celebrate the children of Lorain.
We're on the bus. How do you feel being on the bus this morning?
I don't come on buses very often. only when I pal around with kids. But at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's a great place to be.
All right, thank you, Superintendent Jeff Grant, for being here with us. As you can see, Lorain City Schools, they are ready. They're ready to welcome the students back. Teachers are ready. Lots of excitement. Back to school bash for the whole family. And so I want to shake your hand.
Thank you very much.
Getting up so early before the rooster, we appreciate you. All right, okay.
And let's talk more about that for sure, as you can be a part of Lorain City Schools back to school fun, as well as we just talked about. Lorain Schools, along with many community partners, is hosting its 4th annual back to school bash. It's all happening from 1 until 5 this coming Sunday at Black River Landing. There will be free food, refreshments, games, inflatables, music, freebies, and giveaways. You don't need to be a Lorain Titans family member to attend. Everybody is welcome. Sounds like a fantastic time, Danita. Such a great community out here.
This is an awesome community, and we already feel the energy. Danielle, I hope you can feel the energy back there in the studio, because we're ready to toot, toot, beep, beep. The wheels on the bus go round and round. We're about to get down this morning in Lorain.
I hear it, Danita. Now, you got to have the soundtrack, though, for the bus ride, okay? You got that ready? Get that ready.
Okay.
You got to have it ready.
I got you. I'm getting it ready.
Okay.
Getting it ready. Getting
All
it
right.
ready.
We'll turn back to you all in a minute.